Yeah, good morning traders. I think risk is certainly on the front foot at the moment. Volumes going through the S&P have been very, very light, 25% below the 30-day average, 1.4 million S&P futures contracts traded hands, well below the sort of 15, 30-day average we've been seeing. So, participation has been fairly low. We've seen financials working well, consumer discretionary working fairly well on the day there. But, if you go outside of that, I think, you're looking for Asia to fire up. I think given the leads we've been seeing from Wall Street, the S&P closing somewhat close to its highs, we're going to see a positive open coming through. The futures markets, as you can see here, are looking fairly constructive in Japan, China, and here in Australia, with the SPY futures up 85 basis points. Going to the FX markets, you've seen that broad US dollar sell-off against the board there. Our flows have generally been concentrated in cable. We've seen really, really heavy flow coming through there. Going overnight, we saw cable trading nicely into above 126. Large amount down to short covering, not just from retail, but also from the institutional world. The market's been running a fairly big short position, certainly from asset managers. Chancellor Rishi's plans in terms of fiscal measures, well, the first stage of it seems to have gone down quite well, certainly amongst the electorate. But the market's taken this as a positive, and I think it's met the market's expectations there. Also, euro dollar's obviously been a bit of a prevalent one there. That market's pushed into resistance, into sort of 113.30. It's been a heavy level to break since really the 16th of June. I think if you get a breakthrough there, then you're obviously talking about those recent highs of 114.20 to come into play. Don't discount the move that we've seen in dollar CNH as well. We tested, we're back testing Tuesday's lows. If we can get a break through those levels, I think if we get further CNH strength, that's going to manifest into Aussie strength, Kiwi strength, and also into euro dollar strength as well. You probably see that playing through. Gold's obviously been another one that's been heavily traded. We've seen that breaking 1800. And I think the interesting factor there is that real rates have actually moved a little bit higher. So this has been a pure dollar play. We're seeing a few sellers creep in at these levels, definitely one to watch there. But certainly the flow in gold has been very, very heavy going forward. So it's one which we're going to watch amongst the positive day expected here in Asia. So trading with Pepperstone.